He's in the house. What's going on, everybody? We've got a fun call tonight. It's not going to be long. Tonight's call is going to be quick. I got a fun message for you. It's going to be quick. And I'm actually going to have Peter and Carmela. You guys don't even know this, but I'm going to ask you guys to come on and talk for a minute here in the beginning. What is going on? We're going to get started here in just a sec. I think everyone's getting admitted in. Everyone's in. Awesome. Let's get going. Saskatchewan, Canada's in the house. All right, let's get rock and rolling. So I just got back from an incredible trip in Minneapolis. We had so much fun out there. I got to spend, it was Friday night, all day Saturday, Sunday morning. We had people that flew in. We had people that drove in from, states away. It was pretty incredible. Sorry, my ring light just got knocked over, so all that to say is we were pretty excited when we had a big group. I want to bring Peter and Carmela on just for a minute because they, every place that we go to, we've been having some pretty incredible fires lit, if you will. So I would love to have them share just a few of their takeaways from the weekend and, some of the things that they were able to pull in, some of their nuggets from their team, if you will. Peter, Carmela, you guys there? Oh, I need you to come off mute. Can they unmute? I don't know if they can unmute. Can you guys unmute? Nope. Okay, see if Brittany can unmute you. Maybe Brittany can unmute Carmela's phone. Maybe I can. Let me see. I can do it. Because I want them to share. I want them to, let me see here. Boop. Ask to unmute. Perfect. There we go. What's going on, rock stars?
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? So we're got some technological stuff happening here.
We're good.
Right. We're good. Yay!
Hi, we missed you already. Oh my gosh. You brought the heat, now you left, and I'm back in a scarf and a jacket. Come back.
I would love to. I'm going to be coming back soon. You guys know that. But I would love, the team, there was just such amazing energy, especially on Saturday. We had such incredible energy. There was so many great, between you guys asking such great questions and giving such great feedback. And Jania was there giving such great feedback as well. Kayleen, Haley, we had such amazing leaders that showed up to support. I'd love if you shared some of your biggest takeaways that you took away from the weekend.
Sure. My biggest takeaway was just the simplicity of it all. And it really is, it's all about reaching out to people and, connecting on a human level, not, always, hey, coffee, but, just find out who they are, what's important to them. And, and then as you say, it's like they will tell you, what their problems are. And as you said, we have 1,000 different solutions for 1,000 different problems. And so, that's a whole different mindset than how am I going to work coffee into this conversation about the weather. And it's changed my attitude. I called somebody today who was a swim coach for PJ when he was just learning how to swim. Saw a Facebook post by him, and it was like, I feel so much gratitude for this guy, Eric.
Oh, yes.
And, to just call him up and tell him, hey, man, I just appreciate all you did for my son, because he's at home in the water more than practically on dry land now. Right. But because of people like that. So it's changed my attitude about how I approach people. And that's probably my biggest takeaway.
I love that. Carmela, what about you?
There was so much. The community was huge to be in person. Not only to have you pouring into us, but to actually be together, break bread together, to share ideas together. You were very clear in your message. You helped me understand I can be who I am and be authentic in my belief in what we have here. I've seen it in customers and teammates and in our own family, how the product and the opportunity has really changed our lives for the better. Your belief is so deep seated in this industry and what we have here. It spilled over, and I own that today. You were amazing that you just kept going, and everybody was very engaged and learning so much. We had comments like, I didn't know all of that. I've learned more today than I have in my years in this industry. I mean, what you did for the people that were here, what you did for us is immeasurable. It was literally just mind blowing how much you poured into us. So what I want to say to everyone else, it's easy to follow you and hear from you, and grateful that you're at the helm, leading us to success in loving on people and bringing what we have to serve them, really.
No, well, I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate you. I mean, it really was a collaboration. It wasn't, I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't me. I mean, there was so much amazing wisdom shared in that room, and I was just so grateful to be able to be there. It was such a blessing. That's what the message I really want to share this evening is. That's what I really want to get into. And Peter and Carmela, thank you so much. Everyone drop some hearts in the comments for Peter and Carmela as they
Yeah.
are about to relaunch their business. They have got some exciting things going on, and I know I'm going to be going out there again real soon. But that was kind of the message I wanted to share with you this evening. And Carmela, would you mind throwing yourself back on mute here, just so there's no kickback? Thank you so much. Is I want to give each and every one of you permission to build this business on your terms. We talked a lot about this over the weekend, and a lot of people feeling as though there's only one road to success. That, if I'm not social media savvy, I got no shot. If I can't do the reels like so-and-so, then I'm never going to be successful. If I can't get the engagement on my posts or get the people responding in the direct messages, I'm never going to be successful. I want to remind each and every one of you that social media is a tool, one of a million tools that we have at our disposal. But one of the greatest tools you have is your voice. One of the greatest tools you have is your ability to connect with other individuals that you see on a regular, everyday basis. And I think we kind of take this approach that's, instead of, going to those in our community and to those that we might know, we're going to go kind of cold market. We're going to go to social media and we're going to hope to attract via posts and stuff like that. I mean, this may be controversial, and it probably is super controversial. But I had this idea over the weekend that said, maybe this is too controversial to even say. I mean, my mindset was very much in the vein of, until you get to bronze, you don't need to post anything on social media. You don't need social media. I mean, I would look at, once you get to bronze, as like a platform to start talking about some of your success stories and some of the amazing results you've been having with the opportunity and the products, and share excitement about stuff like that. But I think it's so disingenuous. I mean, I think that to tell a brand new person that has, 100, 150 friends on Facebook, that on day one, if you just start posting that, they will come, kind of a thing. I think that there is some validity to building a network on social media, and consistency will help you build a network. But even once you have that network, you still have to connect with all those people. You still have to, I mean, talk to, we were talking to, I was having a great talk with Jania, who some of you know her. She's incredible, rock star leader with this company. She actually drove over with her husband to be at this Minneapolis event, and she's had incredible success with Facebook Reels. I mean, like 100 million views on her Reels, like insane. She has 200,000 followers that she's gotten from her Reels on Facebook. But again, what I asked her is, what does that equate to when it comes to your business? Nothing. She said, I still have to go connect with all those people. I still have to message them. I still have to build some sense of relationship with them. If anything, it's more overwhelming to her because she has so many people and she feels like she's missing them all, that she can't get to them all fast enough. It becomes like an overwhelming sense. So I just tell people all the time, like, at the end of the day, if you don't feel like reels are for you, then don't do them. If posting on Facebook makes you feel awkward and uncomfortable, then focus on something else. Focus, but as long as you're building relationships, my whole thing is, don't use it saying, well, I'm not going to build on social, so I'm not just going to do this. But no, if Facebook isn't getting you the results you're looking for, maybe start having some in-person conversations, some phone calls. But I want to invite you guys to know that you can win here however you want to win. However that looks for you, whatever that looks like for you. What have we been talking about over the last couple of weeks? We've been talking about identifying a list of people in your life that you'd like to reach out to. And then over the next week or so, while you're reaching out to them, not even talking about the happy code, but just looking to identify problems in their life, asking them question after question after question. And again, I'm not sitting here saying to not use social. Don't hear me when I say that. But I'm just saying that if it's not for you, and some of you on here, I talk to people all the time, they're like, Facebook just isn't for me. It's just not for me. I feel weird making the posts. I don't like doing it. So do it for you. Social media is a great tool if you don't use it for your business too, and building your network. For me, I built a whole network around being a stay-at-home dad with my kids. That didn't have anything to do with the business. That was just me building a network of something that was niched in my life. Once that network was built, you can then go take whatever your opportunity might be to that network. But I think a lot of us think that we're going to build some giant network based around our opportunity. And a lot of the times that is really, really difficult to do. So instead, maybe try to build a network around things that you're passionate about, things that you love. And not to say you don't love this business, or you don't love personal development, or you don't love that. But again, your network knows you. And so when you start posting about things that are very foreign to your vibe, to what it is, I mean, again, I'm just saying, stay in the veins that fits you. I want to give you permission to post about the stuff that makes you happy, not about the stuff that you feel like is going to get you sales. The stuff that makes you happy is going to attract a lot more people into your life than the stuff that you're posting that are going to get you sales. I want us to become an army of interrogative relationship builders. Like, I want us to all like disassociate from ourselves. I want us to all just focus on, like, literally just become the best question askers on the planet. Like, I want us just to like fall in love, every single one of us, with everyone we come in contact with, that we just ask question after question after question after question, and we look to identify a problem in their life. It's so simple. When we start overcomplicating and we go, oh, Suzanne, if you tried this coffee, you got to have this coffee. It's the best coffee. Instead of taking a little bit of extra time and saying, Suzanne, what's going on in your life? How have you been? How are the kids? How you been feeling? You start asking all these questions and you open up the door for Suzanne to say, well, this is what's going on. And I wish I had some more time. I wish I could do this. And then instead of just giving Suzanne a cup of coffee, you're giving Suzanne a solution to a problem that she's facing in her life. And a lot of the time, Suzanne is going to need to be a customer before she gets involved in the opportunity. But because you led with the opportunity, Suzanne has now the ability to go, you know what? This looks really good, but I really want to try those products before I get involved. Julie Glass had 12 people last month at the end of the month that just by reaching out and leading with the opportunity, they fell back on the product, and she was able to say, perfect, no worries. Let's get you signed up as a customer, and we'll talk in a couple of weeks once you've had the products, and you tell me if this is something that you feel like you could introduce to your network. Very simple conversations, but again, they're more complicated than, you want to try a really great cup of coffee? Because again, that's salesy to me. We're selling, it's like, all right, you want to buy my coffee? You want to buy my stuff? Then I feel like a salesman. And that's not what we do. That's not that. I mean, I get that if that's like how you want to build your business. Again, I don't have a dog in the fight when it comes to how you choose to build your business. If you want to build it with all customers, if you want to build it with all social media and like kind of treat it like an affiliate where you're just asking people all day long to be a part of your stuff and order your products, great. I'm never going to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. I'm just going to ask you, is it duplicating? Are you seeing the duplication in your organization that you would like to see? Are you seeing yourself becoming replaced by those in your organization? Or do you find yourself on a consistent hamster wheel that every month you have to keep running? And if you don't, it feels like the whole world is falling. What I want for each and every person on this call is for you to become as replaceable as quickly as possible. I want you to replace yourselves as quickly as possible. Like, think about what that would look like. Think about how much fun that would be, Todd and Lauren. You guys replace yourself, and then you get to go do it again and build another team. While that one team that you guys running, you don't have to worry about. They're good. You get to talk to them once a week, do some three-way calls with them, and they bring new people on. But that organization's 5-6 levels deep. Then you get to go find your next people that you get to work to replace you with. Like, that's all this is. We're just trying to bring people in that want to catch the same fire as us. And like Brittany and Ricky have said, I mean, out of the 4 years that they've been here, and call it 250, 300 people that each one of them is personally sponsored, 7 of them, they can count on one hand or two hands, the people that have gotten them to $1 million in earnings. So if we know that it's kind of us just sifting through, and along the way, there's going to be a lot of 10 percenters. There's going to be a lot of 20 percenters. There's going to be a lot of 50 percenters. There's going to be a ton of 0 percenters. There's going to be a ton that the weeds get. There's going to be a ton that the birds get. There's going to be a ton that the thorns get as those plants are growing. But we have to accept that is not of us. We have to accept that this is our journey. It is their journey. And so many of us are taking on the emotional weight of our teams for them. So many of you want for your people and your team more than they want for themselves. So many of you say, I see in them, they just could see what I see. The reality is they're always going to see what they see. You can't make them see anything different. You can sit and love on them all you want. And most of the time, it's just going to turn into enabling behavior, where they're going to start to feed off of that energy and realize that through drama, they get your attention. My father would always say, I feed the fire, son. I don't feed the drama. So my challenge to each and every one of you for this week is to identify the fire in your team and equally identify the drama. And then ask yourself, where am I spending the most of my time? The majority of you, if you're being honest, will say I'm spending the most of my time with the drama. Not as much time, because you feel as though the fire side is good. They don't need us, right? They're good. But those are the ones that you need to be plugging into on a weekly basis. What's going on? Got any three-way calls we can be doing? How's the team going? You need to be loving on those people. I mean, I gave some of these group chats that I see sometimes. I mean, we need to remember that if you're a part of a group chat, you should only be bringing positivity to that group chat. Let me say this again. If you are a part of a group chat, you should only be bringing positivity to that group chat. If you are going into your group chat to infuse drama, chaos, confusion, I'm just going to ask why. These are very easy. A lot of the questions I see in the chat that come off to me as very controversial and unnecessary is just a customer service phone call. It's like, you could very easily call customer service and ask that question. Why bring it to the group chat? The website was down for a second. Does the whole team need to know that the website didn't work for you for 10 seconds because you're trying to get someone signed up? No, don't need to know that. Call customer service. Ask them, hey, is the back office down? They're going to say no. Try it again. Oh, it works perfect. Oh, okay, sounds good. Thanks. 100 people didn't need to be a part of your little issue. Again, when you've got good stuff going, when you've got positivity, hey, I just saw a group chat that was on the flip side. Hey, I just signed up my first customer, and everyone's in there going, way to go, congrats. That's what you want a group chat to be. But think of that brand new person coming in, and all they see is this isn't working, and everyone going, oh my gosh, again, oh my gosh, this is happening, oh my gosh. It's like, and again, if you do have something that's going on in your back office, something that's going on in your organization, take it offline. Take it out of the group chat. Go to your upline, have that conversation. I think that we need to start taking responsibility to the energy that we bring to this place. We need to understand that just because we might be having a bad day doesn't mean that our whole group needs to feel our bad day. And this is a piece of emotional intelligence that I'm asking you guys to kind of adopt a little bit. Is just to say, going forward, I'm going to have some emotional intelligence and understand that maybe some of that drama I brought to the group isn't serving. And for the people, what I'll bet is that most of the people that are bringing the drama to the chat aren't on this call right now. So what I'm going to ask each and every one of you is to own it. When that drama comes in the chat, you know what I'd say? Was that a necessary use of this chat? You think anyone's going to ask a question like that again? No, take ownership of your group. And it's not to be mean, and it's not to be hurtful, and it's not to call people out, make them feel like a bad person. It's to take ownership of your space. It's to say, this is a place of light. This is a place of uplifting. This is a place where we come together to celebrate one another, to talk about each other's wins. This is where we come to ask for third-party validation. This is where we come to ask for resources. Hey, do you know where this call is going on? Do you know where this next event is? Does anyone have the shareable for this? All great uses for a team chat. You know what is not a great use for a team chat? My brand new person just tried to get signed up, and it kicked them out and wouldn't let them go. This seems frustrating. And I'm frustrated. They're frustrated right now. And then 20 texts later, we find out that they put their credit card number in wrong. And then that person has to go unsend all these messages. And you see like 20 unsent messages in the chat. You're like, was that even necessary? It wasn't necessary. So I'm just, again, this is just kind of coming. This just came to my heart. I didn't plan this talk at all. Brian, I appreciate you saying that. I hope that this is hitting some of you guys. I hope that this is hitting a chord. I hope that this is resonating with some of you. That going forward, that we can be a place of uplifting. We can be a place of hope. We can take our stresses and realize that they are no longer serving us in that forum. That we are not a company that lives on misery loves company. We are a company that thrives in positivity loves company. How much more fun does that sound, right? I mean, how many are you guys are tired of getting in your chat and seeing that drama and you're like, again, come on. Don't need this. Especially when you're having a good day. You're having a good day, you bring someone in, you go in the chat and it's dramatic. You're like, oh, it's like you just popped a balloon, like just all deflated. Let's not be those people. And when those people come in your organization, even if they're new, because a lot of the times they might be those new people coming in, right? They don't know any better. They come in and they have a hardship happen in their organization. This is a really great coaching moment. This is a really great teaching moment. They come into your team chat and they try to bring someone in, something drama happens, something goes wrong, and they go into the chat and they start blowing up. I would have a conversation with them offline first, but then I would go into the chat after I talked to them and I'd put a message in there edifying kind of what the group is there for. And say, me and so-and-so just had a great conversation, but want to remind everyone in the group, if you have stuff like this going forward, we talk to our upline about it. We don't put it in the group chat. This is what we use this for. This is how we use this. Again, it can be a great learning lesson for the brand new people. And so, yes, and that makes me so happy that you say that. Again, this is, I think, you're seeing the chat. Some people can relate, and it happens again. I think it's with some of the newer people that just might not know better, right? Let's give them the grace of them coming in from an employee mindset, and they come in and they thought one thing or another, and let's give them a little grace. But if you've got those people that have been in your team for a couple of years and they're just those consistent kind of negative voices, Take ownership of it. You guys have the ability to start changing the narrative, changing the talk track of these groups. And I believe that that is pivotal as we enter into this next chapter of success with this company. It is pivotal that we are all speaking a positive, consistent message. It's pivotal that we lovingly remind everyone that wants to bring drama to our world, to our circle, that it is not welcome in the circle, that we don't do drama here. It's okay. We totally understand that. You might be used to that. It's all good. We're not going to beat you up or kick you out of the group, but we don't do that here. As many of you know, the most powerful Women at the Happy Co event is going to be coming on April 30th of this month. I will have a registration link for you guys within the next, I believe, I'm going to be launched, I think, on What's Up Weekly. So I want you guys to make sure that you are pushing everyone to this week's What's Up Weekly. I have told everyone this is a free event, like free 99. Like $0, like everyone in your family can be there. Everyone that you know, if you have people in other network marketing companies that want to come be a part of it, everyone is welcome. Customers, everyone. I want to have thousands of people on this call, ladies and gentlemen, thousands. We are going to bring so much fire. I've got some fun surprises that are going to roll out there. I mean, there's not only are you going to hear from Taylor Worre delivering some incredible content on the power of the women in this space. You're going to have an incredible training from my father. I will be hosting the event. You're going to be hearing from, Brittany Beck, amazing training from Brittany, an incredible training from Jessica Durant. I mean, insane training from Melissa Lucas. And then we've got some other incredible women that you're going to be hearing from as well. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be powerful. So I want you to start promoting. I want you to have that in your mind's eye this month in every conversation. As soon as you have that registration link, start prepping your customers right now. Oh my gosh, you probably have no idea, but there's an incredible event coming up at the end of this month. Eric Worre is going to be doing it with Marina Worre. It's going to be so much fun. Oh my gosh. It's free. Like, you got to be there. We're going to have so much fun. So start prepping everyone. Let them know this is the time to get ready. Because as soon as this registration link comes, again, I'm going to be doing some fun stuff for the first 100, I think, first 5. We're going to do some fun stuff. So I want you guys to be prepped and ready to rock and roll. But that was my message for this evening. Again, positivity will always win. Keep it simple. Focus on others. Remove yourself from the equation. Marry the process. Divorce the results. Understand that that is the secret to success. And I can't say it any more simple than that. If you fall in love with the process and you let go of whatever result it is that you're looking for, you'll get there faster than you could ever imagine. Life will unfold for you in ways that you couldn't even believe. But it's going to take you having some uncomfortable moments. It's going to take you stepping outside of the box that you have been living in for too long, mind you. It's going to take you once and for all saying, I am done living not at my fullest potential. I'm done playing small. I'm just done. I've done it for too long. I've got so much more to give. And damn it all, if I've been focusing on me, I want it to happen for me. I want it to happen for me. I need to let go of the fact that I want it to happen for me. And I need to go fall in love with solving problems for every human being I can come in contact with. And the second that I start focusing on everyone else is the second that I will have everything in this life that I have ever wanted, everything in this life that I've ever dreamed of will only come on the other side of me releasing every expectation and living solely in appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I am your biggest fan. I am behind you. I've got your back. If you are lacking in belief, steal mine. If you are lacking in confidence, steal mine. I've got your back. We're doing this together. You're not alone in this journey. Don't ever feel like you are. You guys have a blessed rest of your evening. Have an incredible rest of your week. I look forward to seeing you on What's Up Weekly. God bless each and every one of you. Bye for now.